Let's try that. Here we. This is yes. This is Elixe guitar, and I'm live streaming. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
In this video, I'm going to show you 10 Elvis songs that we can play with just 3 chords. All the chords in this video are going to be very beginner friendly, but all of these songs are based around just 3 chords, and I think that's a really powerful thing. Fantastic for you guys to learn if you want to get a whole bunch of beginner friendly songs under your belt, but we're going to be covering how to play these just like the original also. So grab your guitar, come join me, and let's have a look at our first song. So this is, of course, That's All Right Mama, which is one of the first songs that Elvis recorded. And in the original key, it just uses the 3 chords, A major, D major, and E major. Now, if we're staying more strict to the original, it would be a D7 rather than a D major, and we can also go to that A7 before the change. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not counting the 7th chords as different chords. We're just counting them as the same, because we can always play that same song without doing the 7th chords, and it would still be correct. It would still be that song. So as a quick playthrough, just to show you how we would do that, just strumming 1 bar per chord first of all. Well, that's alright, mama, that's alright with you. That's alright, mama, just any way you do. Well, that's alright. That's a D7 chord. That's alright. Then to E major. That's alright now, mama, any way you do. And the whole song is that chord progression. It's based around a 12-bar blues, but it's actually just 10 bars. So it's a 12-bar blues without the turnaround. That's the change in this one. 4 bars of A, 2 bars of D, 2 bars of E, finishing with 2 bars of A, and that's it at its most simplistic. Again, D7 if you want to add the extra complexity. And I'll quickly talk you through the strumming pattern of this song now, but if you want this in more detail and a further breakdown and a proper full lesson for this song, I've done that already. You'll find it on my YouTube channel. I'll leave loads of helpful links down in the description below, and I'll put all of this on one page on my website. If you're watching this video on YouTube, the link will be at the top of the description, where we'll have chord sheets for all these songs and everything that you need linked.
Thank you,
all
Marty.
in one place. So the basic rhythm is down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, 4 hand per bar. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 2. That's the basics of it. That's certainly something to try if you're more late beginner, early intermediate. If you're full intermediate player, you might be able to pick out the bass line, kind of country style. Go in string 5, so the A root note, down, up, and then pick string 6, down, up. That is a little bit more complex, but you can see Elvis himself playing that exactly as I'm demonstrating here in the '68 comeback special, which if you haven't checked out yet, you absolutely must. Again, I'll leave some links down in the description below. He plays this acoustically with Scotty Moore and all the, I guess, the guys from the Memphis Mafia, as they used to be called. It's a really fantastic thing. You can really see how amazing Elvis was, how charismatic, how good he sounded, just stripped back and playing with his buddies. It's really fantastic. Next up, we have Heartbreak Hotel, which I believe was Elvis's first #1 single. It's in the key of E. He uses the chords E, A7, and B7.
Okay, E. He's staying. That's way up on.
E. He uses the chords E, A7, and B7.
Okay. I like that.
And it goes like this. Well, since my baby left me, well, and it goes like this. Well, since my baby left me, well, I found a place to dwell. It's down on the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel, where I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Really simple. We can add the blues riff if you know it on that A chord, but it's still essentially an A or an A7. And there's a very easy solo for that. In fact, if you've never tried a guitar solo before, you can do a lot worse than trying out the Heartbreak Hotel solo. Really, really cool. I've got a full lesson for that on my Andy Guitar YouTube channel. Again, links will be in the description. Let's move on to the next song now. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
What is that?
Crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. This is, of course, Hound Dog. Now, I'm playing that with the capo 3rd fret with the chords A, D, and E, basically putting it in a 12-bar blues chord progression, but this time in the key of A. Without the capo, the key is C, because, of course, 3rd fret kind of power chord is a C power chord. And actually, the original way to play that, just like Scotty Moore used to play, that's how Scotty Moore played this, and it actually uses kind of an E major shape but moved up a string. So this would be the E major, move it up a string and over a fret, and this is a C major chord but over G when we're only strumming the thicker strings. Other chords kind of G7 and F7, so still just 3 chords, and all of these are based around a 12-bar blues in whatever key they're in, so that's why they've got just 3 chords in them. And even the sliding up, I think you should really have a go for that one. We've got a full tutorial for that one, including the solo, but I've got a separate tutorial. I've got a separate tutorial for how to do this. You can even play the whole song with one finger. A5, D5, and E5. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
I need to get one of those
You
clamps.
have some real fun with it. So that's how to play Hound Dog. Really rocking. Now, apparently Hound Dog has been recorded over 250 times. Like, that's gotta be a good song to have been recorded or covered by that many people. And it was originally released by Big Mama Thornton. Shout out to all the lady guitar players and female guitar players out there. There's an inspiration from the early 50s, I believe. I think that's really cool. The next song on my list is really similar to Hound Dog in that it's a based around a 12-bar blues, and it's a similar rock and roll vibe. This is All Shook Up. Now, this was written by Otis Blackwell, who wrote a whole bunch of other kind of early rock and roll songs and classic songs. He wrote Great Balls of Fire, he wrote Don't Be Cruel, which is another Elvis one, he wrote Return to Sender, and also Fever, I believe. So, like, fantastic songwriting, some absolute standards there. And this is how it goes. Capo first fret, A major, D major, and E major is how I'm going to demo it.
I don't have a clamp.
The other ways to play it. Without the capo, but here's a version that's accessible.
What can I make it clamp?
Oh well, I bless my soul, what's wrong with me?
I don't have a clamp.
Really important. And there's one other thing that I want to mention in this, because for a lot of these songs, some of them use what we call kind of a straight or normal rhythm.
A clamp?
Which is where the 8th strums are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and some of them use swing or have this bounce 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's really important if you're at a level where you're learning these songs that you get the difference instinctively, because songs are either one or the other, but they're very different to play. And the best example I can give of that is the start of Hound Dog. So the start of Hound Dog goes, you ain't a nothing but a hound dog, you ain't a nothing but a... That's the important thing, the rhythm of that. Da, 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 da. It doesn't go, you ain't a nothing but a hound dog, okay? Because that would be a straight rhythm. You ain't a nothing but a... That's not what the original recording of this is. The original recordings, you ain't a nothing but a... Another way I've seen this written is compound time, where we've got this bounce, versus simple time, where it doesn't have this. And it basically means a beat is divided into 2 for simple time, and then divided into 3 for compound time. There's other things to take into account with that, so I don't want to overcomplicate this too much, but knowing the difference instinctively between simple time and compound time, or having no swing and having some swing, is really important. Hound Dog is a great example of that, impacts all your strumming and everything, and this Hound Dog wants to be with this swing to it, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So it has swing. Really important that we get that. Another #1 song by Elvis Presley with just 3 chords is Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear. Really, guys. The next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, but lay off of my blue suede shoes. This one was actually a Carl Perkins song first. He wrote it, Carl Perkins. But Carl Perkins, the start of the song is a little bit different. It still uses just the chords A major, D major, and E major, or strictly the D7 chord. But the start of the Carl Perkins songs, it's kind of a shame because it just stops. It's literally got a pause at the start. Well, it's a 1 for the money, pause, 2 for the show. And it kind of cuts the song off at the knees, I think. And I think that, Sam Felix or Elvis or whoever else, they decide to go 1 for the money, 2 for the show. And it kicks on so much more. And I feel it's a bit of a shame that the Carl Perkins one doesn't, because I feel he could have made it his own a little bit more if it had gone for that. And we can all make this song our own. That's the great thing about Elvis songs and any 3-chord songs. They are what you make them. Feel free to do your own little version of them. Make them as complex or as simple as you like. And with this one, I would recommend A major like this, D major and E major.
I can't fit my fingers in between.
Up, down, down is that start 1 for the money. I recommend A major like this, D major and E major. Up, down, down is that start one for the money. Up, down, down, but then a mute straight after. So one for the money, up, down, down. Two for the show. Three to get her ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you. Go. So one for the money, up, down. The next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. The next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now. Well, it's a play on the beat. That's my biggest tip for you guys. The next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you for the show. Next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Get ready now, go, cat, go, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, Billy Hawk, my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, Billy Hawk, for my blue suede shoes. Well, you can. Shoes. Now go. Let's play on the beat. That's my biggest tip for you guys. The next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, Billy Hawk, for my blue suede shoes. 1, 2, 2 for you guys. The next song on my list goes like this. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, Billy Hawk, for my blue suede shoes. This one was actually a Carl Perkins song first. He wrote it, Carl Perkins. But Carl Perkins, the start of the song is a little bit different. It still uses just the chords A major, D major, and E major, or strictly the D7 chord. But the start of the Carl Perkins songs, it's kind of a shame because it just stops. It's literally got a pause at the start. Well, it's a 1 for the money, pause, 2 for the show. And it kind of cuts the song off at the knees, I think. And I think that, Sam Felix or Elvis or whoever else, they decide to go 1 for the money, 2 for the show. And it kicks on so much more. And I feel it's a bit of a shame.
It sounds like the same thing to me.
Doesn't, because I feel he could have
just
made
closer
it
together.
A bit more if it had gone for that. And we can all make this song our own.
Yes.
It's a great thing. Elvis songs on any 3 chords. They are what you make them. Feel free to do your own little version of it.
It's just the same thing. It's just closer together.
Simple as you like. And with this one, I would recommend A major like this, D major and E major. Up, down, down is that start 1 for the money.
Up, down, down. So I go up, down, down. In A. Mejor. Up, down, down. So it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for the bitches, and here we go. Something back again, and then it goes to an, I think it was an E, and back to C, something like that.
Version of them, make them as complex or as simple as you like. And with this one, I would recommend A major like this, D major and E major. Up, down, down is that start 1 for the money. up, down, down, but then a mute straight after. So 1 for the money, up, down, down. 2 for the show. 3 to get her ready now, go cat go, but don't you is D7, step on my blue suede shoes, A major. E major, you can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. All following a 12-bar blues in the key of A. I have a full tutorial for that one, as I do most songs on this list, to be honest. The link to see all of those on one page is at the top of the description. And if you haven't already, if you want to learn loads of songs that are at a level for you that use just the chords you know, just by the artists that you know, check out the songs page on my website, andyguitar.co.uk. I'm sure many of you guys are using this already.
Thank you.
You can search for any song that I've ever done over the last 12 years on YouTube and on my website, by the chords you know, by artists that you know, and at a level for you by searching difficulty. You can even search for things like just ukulele songs and things like that. So check that one out if you wish. Check out my tutorial for this one if you haven't already. And let's get on to our next song, which is absolutely killer.
He's over
as
here
well.
now.
Jailhouse Rock.
What's B7? Okay, here's A again. And E, I just did E. And then there's this one. Oh, I think I did this one earlier.
Which is absolutely killer as well. Jailhouse Rock.
You know which
Absolutely
one?
Killer as well. Jailhouse Rock.
Okay. Whoa, you're down there though. What is that? B? No, that's not a B. Is that an E? What are you using?
The one threw a party at the county jail. The prison band was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard them knocked out jailbirds sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the Jailhouse Rock. Now, yes, if you're watching carefully there, I have cheated slightly because I'm counting the E flat to the E as one chord. But it's kind of, that's a little riff,
I don't know
right?
what that
and
is.
It's basically another 12-bar blues in the key of E.
I have no idea what chord you did the whole beginning.
So, from a learning point of view, it's a 12-bar blues 3-chord song, but there's a little riff.
12 bars?
This one's tuned to E flat tuning, but again, I've got a full tutorial on this one. Well worth learning if you love these early rock and roll
sharp
songs.
with the pound
just
sign?
watch out for the E flat tuning. But other than that,
E
3
flat.
standard chords, E, A, and B7. Easy solo as well. The solo is not too bad. We can do a bit of it on acoustic guitar.
What is that? Damn. Okay, those up there. No?
That's the solo of Jailhouse Rock. Another 3-chord Elvis song that was a #1
That
single
was not 3 chords.
was Hard-Headed Woman. Now this is another 12-bar blues-based song, this time in the key of C major, but you can tell the songwriters and Elvis himself was trying to do something similar to what Blue Suede Shoes was doing. It's very similar start, at least. It kind of goes, well, a hard-headed woman, a soft-hearted man.
I don't have a
cause of trouble
clamp.
ever since the world began, oh yeah, ever since the world began.
Is that a C? What? See, he's not... What? What chord is that? I don't know what he's doing there.
Known. The next one is Big Hunk of Love. Now this one I think really does hold up, but particularly because of the piano intro on the original recording. That I love me some kind of rock and roll boogie woogie piano. I really love all of that stuff. I can play a little bit of it, but I'm kind of a hack with it, but I just absolutely love it. But capo 3rd fret, 12 bar blues in the key of A, or 12 bar blues in the key of C if you're going without a capo. Let me play a little bit for you just to give you an idea.
You put that dang clamp on, dude. I can't. I gotta go buy a clamp. You're gonna put the clamp on, and then you're gonna do a whole bunch of chords that aren't even advertised.
Now, before I show you the last
Before
song
you
I have
put
on
your
my
clamp
list, which
on,
is actually Elvis's last number 1, I do
you
want to
say
give an honourable shout out to Suspicious Minds. It's one of the greatest songs released by the King.
Okay.
And the verse of it and the main section, I mean, you know, the live versions of Suspicious Minds go on for about 7 to 9 minutes, and the whole last 5 minutes are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating.
Wait, hold on. Is he gonna put his clamp on? Okay. G. D. Are you kidding me? That's Stairway to Heaven, bro. We can't keep living with suspicious minds.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk.
Okay, okay. Okay.
And the whole last 5 minutes are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating.
G.
We're caught in a trap. I
C.
can't walk out.
D.
Because I love you too
C,
much, baby.
G. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
We're caught in a trap. Are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Goes back to G.
Absolutely quality.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. Let me try up. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Baby. How does he do it?
Minds go on for about 7 to 9 minutes, and the whole last 5 minutes are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, babe.
Okay. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. What did he do at the end? He went G and then D and then C and then he hit like 2 other notes.
He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Walk out. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Out. We're caught. The last 5 minutes are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
We're caught in a trap. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
The last 5 minutes are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Okay. Got some direction there. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
9 minutes, and the whole last 5 minutes are just these 3 chords. He's just repeating. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Absolutely. Because I love you too much. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Absolutely quality song, and we can really do just a strumming kind of version of it. For example, why can't you see? Whoa, 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 what you doing to me? Whoa, 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 when you don't believe a word I'm saying. Just a strumming kind of version of it. For example, why can't you see?
Why can't you see what you're doing? Because I love you too much, baby.
Do just a strumming kind of version of it. For example, why can't you see? Whoa, 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 what you doing to me? Whoa, 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 when you don't believe a word I'm saying.
I can't believe what you're doing to me. When you don't believe a word I'm saying.
Just a strumming kind of version of it. For example, why can't you see? Whoa, 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 what you doing to me? Whoa, 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 when you don't believe a word I'm saying. Whoa, 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 what you doing to me? Whoa, 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 when you don't believe a word I'm saying.
I can't believe what you're doing to me. When you don't believe a word I'm saying. I can't believe what you're doing to me. When you don't believe a word I'm saying, oh, I can't believe what you're doing to me. When you don't believe a word I'm saying.
Really cool that we can do like the full song as a strumming version, and the song really holds up because it's really good enough. On the original recording of that, we have this riff, which is more advanced or late intermediate level. It does that same riff for all three chords. So this is a C major chord, a D major. It's basically a Hendrix style kind of cage system, Hendrix style riff actually, doing all that kind of stuff. But we can also do it more open chords, which is the way the guys played it live because they were playing it so fast. Do a little bit of picking. You can really do something with Suspicious Minds. I haven't got a tutorial up right
Easy.
now, but I will do very soon. It's absolutely on the list, that one. But that takes
Very
me to
soon.
the last #1 single by Elvis Presley, which was Way Down. And Way Down is a return to the 3 chords, a 12-bar blues based song, and all his other singles between like the late 50s and the early 60s to, I mean, there's maybe Suspicious Minds, but all the other #1s, they're all 12-bar blues ones, and this is the only one from the kind of Vegas years, apart from maybe Suspicious Minds, but that was super early Vegas years. Way Down is a return to this 12-bar. So there's something elemental. The point I want to make is something elemental about Elvis himself as an artist, a singer, performer, in his look. There's something elemental about that, and there's something elemental in all the songs he did that just connected. They're just like instant wow factor, instant gratification, instant power.
Thank you, Marty.
He was an absolute powerhouse performer and just instantly connected with audiences. And the songs had to do that as well from a songwriting point of view. So I thought that was quite interesting, to be honest. So Way Down is again based around a 12-bar blues in the key of C. The previous ones that are in the key of C we've done with a capo at 3rd fret. So let me demo this one without a capo. I'm just going to demo it with the chords C,
C.
F, and G, and a strum.
I don't know what an F is.
With the chords C, F, and...
Okay, what's that? How come that one's a double? Okay.
This one without a capo. I'm just going to demo it with the chords C, F. So let me demo this one without a capo. I'm just going to demo it with the chords C.
Okay, that's what an F looks like. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. That's an F.
G, and a strummed example of this song would be like this. Babe, you're getting closer, the lights are going dim, the sound of you breathing made the mood I'm in. To the 4 chord of, which is F in this case, all of my resistance lying on the floor. Taking me to places I've never been before. That's kind of the end of the 12-bar blues section. Then we have a more standard bridge and chorus. Oh, I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Oh, way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fires blaze, way down, down, way on down. It's kind of it's got a really disco mix to it, but again, it is a 3-chord song. But I also wanted to mention that it is kind of a return to those early blues songs that he made his name with and were the first half of his #1s, really, from a songwriting point of view and from a chords point of view. for you. So I hope you enjoyed that. You can check out chord sheets and plenty of tutorials for all 10 of these songs that we've covered at the top link of the description on YouTube, and I'll make sure it's really clear where it is on my website. Thank you for checking out this video.
Thank you, Marty. Okay, everybody. That was my first Elvis guitar lesson. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.